right, good evening, everybody. Looks like we're live on all the platforms. Let me grab a link for these ladies on Facebook so they can find us pretty easily. And then we will get started. We're doing one and dones tonight. So everything is the last one. That means if you want it, you better grab it fast before somebody else gets it from you. All right, these are things that cannot be reordered. So like our blockbusters can be reordered, but the things that we're showing tonight cannot. Looks like we're a little bit blurry again tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. We've got the same connection we had the other night, and it's blurry tonight. Hopefully that'll go away soon. Maybe it's my computer. Who knows? So my hair's been put in timeout. Everybody who ever said that they wanted naturally curly hair, this is what happens. So naturally curly hair has an attitude. You tell it to do one thing, and it's like, no, I don't think so. And there is nothing you can do to persuade it to do what you want. So sometimes you just have to stick it back in a clip or a headband or a ponytail and call it good. So that's where we're at today. Hi, Mom. Hi, Shannon. Good evening. How's everything going? Hi, Aunt Dora. So I'm fighting with my hair. It's been a little bit humid lately. We've had rain off and on, and it just does not want to cooperate. So it's one of those days. I do have another one of these necklaces. This is called Tie-Dyed Drama. So if you can see this, these are little kind of pink and white tie-dyed discs. And then we have the wavy silver discs. I do have this one extended all the way out. So this is as far as it goes out. I do have one more though. So I'm not going to give this a number, but if you do want this necklace, just say, I want your necklace, and we'll take care of that. Hi, Juanita. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I know. Hair, it doesn't want to cooperate. And when you don't feel good, it seems to know it. Today's not one of those days, but I know when I don't feel good, my hair is like, you know what? I don't feel good either. So we're not doing anything today. And then it also ends up back in a clip or a ponytail or whatever. All right. So I know you curly haired girls get it. Let's go ahead and get started tonight. We've got lots of great one and dones to show you. So hopefully you'll find something that you like. Oops, I think I sent the link twice to one group and not at all to the other group. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, it knows we should just be in bed. That's it. Kind of feel that way. All right. Our first item tonight is a mid-length brass and pearly bead necklace. So we have Pearl Promenade in brass. This is a brass chain with creamy white pearly beads. We have 2 layers with quite a bit of difference between the 2 layers. So that's why I call this a mid-length necklace. Our earrings are also the pearly beads on a brass fish hook. So this is going to be the length of your layers. One right here in the middle of the chest, one right here below the bust. You could also use this as a layering piece and hang another one right here in the middle. Just a plain brass or brass with a pendant. Hang it right here in the middle, and that would look really cute. With the 2-inch extension, still going to be in the upper abdomen right here. This one is going to get closer to the top of the bust, so right about there. So this one is called Pearl Promenade in brass. I do also have this in just white, which is the silver with the white, and gold, which is gold chain with the white beads. Those are not one and dones, so they're not in the show tonight, but if you prefer that, let me know and I can get you those. All right, next up, we have hematite, flared flare in silver. So we have the little hematite rhinestones. I call this a dagger shape. That's what it reminds me of. Probably not the best. Maybe an elongated kite. This is the length and size. So if you're looking for something to go with your hematite, here's a good option. Flared flare in silver, number 32. So what's everybody been up to today? We didn't do a whole lot. We didn't even work this morning. Isn't that sad? We were being lazy. So this is my first actual work of the day. I needed a break. I always need a break. So there is that. All right, next up, we're going to have a set of pearls. But what I want to tell you about these pearls is they call them silver, but this is more of the lavender kind. You can see a little slight pink cast to these. These are actually a silver, like a gray, but they have a tiny bit of a pinkish look to them, pinkish or lavender. So this is a double strand. We have little silver spacers in between. Our earrings are those same pearly beads. So you won't have to worry about matching them because you've got matching earrings, which is good because we don't get very many of these lavender looking silver sets. So one right above the collar, one right below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down at mid-chest, that last strand of pearls. So we have the More the Modest. This is in silver, and again, that has a slight pinkish or lavender cast to it. This is number 33. So if you have other silver pearly beads, probably not going to match because of that tone on those. Grapevine Glamorous. Nice pair of silver earrings. Have a little scroll type design, like a grapevine design, and a cutout at the top. This is the length and size, so not too big, not too small. These are going to be number 34 tonight. Number 34. I think I should have started my fan. I never feel hot until I sit down over here, and then this corner like collects heat. I hate it when it does that. All right, Pebble Prana. Thank you, Juanita. I have this in my personal collection. We have the amethyst type stone down at the bottom, polished stone, curved silver bar above it. This is a beaded chain, so you can see there's little silver beads in the chain. The earrings are a little stack of those purple stones as well. This is the length, and it is extended all the way out already. So this is the length. Hi, Becky. Without that, it's going to be up about here. So move this all up one level, just above the bust. This one's just at the bust. So that's about where this one's going to sit. This one is Pebble Prana in purple. This is probably my most worn purple necklace that I have. Number 35. Oh, that's question time. Look at that.
See, I reminded you.
No, Max, you really didn't remind me.
You saw me, you reminded
If seeing you makes me question things, that's not good. All right. 5 answers on this one. Let's see. Let's go with number 3. Name something a fisherman might keep in his garage. Ignore all the crashing in the background. That's just Max. Something a fisherman might keep in his garage. Worms are bait, number 4. Gotta have the worms, right? Or some kind of bait. Fishing rods, yep, number 2. This boat, that's number 5. Gonna need a bigger boat. A cooler, not the cooler, but that's a good answer. Fishing poles, we got that one. 2 more things. A net, not a net. Fishing line, not the fishing line, but the fishing line might be in this. I can see you have some experience fishing. Cleaning table. That would be a good place for it. Your tackle box, that was number 3. Not the cleaning table. One more thing. Probably the most important thing. Because without this, you are not catching any fish. We've already got the rods. You've already got your tackle. tackle box. What do you need to catch fish? Hooks. Yep. Number one. Got to have hooks. Whether you've got string, whether you've got a nice fancy fishing pole, whether you got a piece of wood. I've got hiccups now after drinking that. You have to have a hook. Unless you're going to catch them in your hands. And I mean, if you're that talented, I think you should go for it. But most of us are not that talented. So there it is. All right, next up we have a stretchy bracelet. This is called Timelessly Tea Party. Timelessly Tea Party. We have those crystal type white beads along with the creamy pearly beads. These little spacers have the white rhinestones in them. So a little bit of glitz along with your shine from the pearls. These are stretchy. And this is joined together. So it looks like two bracelets, but they're really combined into one. This is called Timelessly Tea Party. And it is going to be number 36 tonight. And because we have that bracelet, I'm also going to show you this because it also has that crystal type beads, the white pearly beads, creamy pearly beads, and some faceted silver beads in it. This is a bubbly pearly necklace. This is called Romantically Reminiscent in white. This is the length. So just above the collar. It'll clear up in a second, I promise. It hates me. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here just below the collar. So we have Romantically Reminiscent in white. This one is number 37. See, of course, now it clears up. I'm pretty sure the machines are actually against me. Haven't figured this one out yet. All right, next up, let me get it off this hook. This is Barefoot Bohemian in purple. So these are purple crackle stone, little purple stone beads. So we've got the saucer beads, we've got round beads, we've got the flat ovals. Some cute little silver embellishments in between, and some of the paperclip chain. The earrings are the purple crackle beads. This is the length. I forgot to mention our one little espresso bead up there, espresso wood bead. So you can have it symmetric up here, or you can kind of bring it down like this if you feel like this one should be at the bottom. Kind of have it asymmetrical at the top and have that stone at the bottom. So either way is fine. This one hangs just above mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension. It is going to hang just below mid-abdomen. So right about there. So this one is Barefoot Bohemian. It is in purple, and it is number 38. Also have that one in orange. Some days I can keep track, some days I can't. Southwest Walkabout in orange. Nice tribal type pattern. Kind of reminds me of a quilt pattern too. Quilt pattern, and then our bright orange bead in the center, an oval. This is the length and size. So we have Southwest Walkabout in orange, number 39. And number 40. Number 40 is Spiraling Out of Couture in silver. So we have imperfect silver rings. So these are, you can see that one's like a bent type or a wavy type. They're also hammered. And some of them are smooth like these. They're still not flat, but they're smooth. The earrings, also those little rings. And this is on the black suede cord. This is the length. So sitting right up there, kind of below the collarbones, which would be right about here, to right below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, that is going to sit down to mid-chest. So it's going to be right in this area from your collar down to mid-chest. This one is spiraling out of couture, and it is in silver. It is number 40. Okay, let's find another question. Let's see. Gotta find a good question. One, two, three, four. All right, let's try this one. 4 answers on this one. Let's take number 2. If a movie was really terrible, name something you might do in the theater to pass time. You don't want to watch the movie. It's awful. What are you going to do to pass time? You might be there with other people who want to see the movie. I don't know. But if you want to stay, sleep. Sleep was number 1. Everybody's going to sleep. All right, what else would you do? Eat. Yeah, you get to visit the snack bar. That's number 3. Look at your phone. That was number 2, Juanita. You got it. Look at your phone or play on your phone. One more thing that you might do. If the movie's terrible, you're not watching it. But you're going to stay, talk with your friends. Yep, that's it. Number 4. You're going to talk through the whole movie. Of course, you're probably going to irritate the people behind you. So hopefully you can do it a little discreetly. But, you know, if the movie's boring or terrible, you don't want to watch it, but you want to stay, you got to find something to do. Pass the time. I would be on my phone, personally. But that's me. All right. Now that we've got all that in the open. We have The Show Must Grow On in silver. So these are our silver wire flowers. They are 2 layers. You can see that. They're 2 layers of flowers. Biggest one down in the middle, and then a little bit smaller as you're going up the chain. The earrings, also the little silver wire flowers. Really, really cute. I know a few of you have this one already. This one, that big flower, hangs just below the collar. And it goes down actually past mid-chest already. So with the 2-inch extension, that is going to hang right above the bust. So right about here. This is a really cute necklace. And even though it's a little bit larger, because it's so delicate looking, it doesn't look huge. So this is The Show Must Grow On in silver. It is number 41. I thought about keeping that one a few times, but I haven't done it yet. Number 42. Highlight of My Life in copper. Hello, Violet. Good to see you. How's the weather up there? So we have a hammered copper disc with little white rhinestones in it. I don't know if you can see those rhinestones. Try to turn it a little bit so you can see those. There we go. And then another chain above it. So we've got 2 layers. This is the length. You're in the low 40s today. That's not too bad. We're in the 50s. So a little bit warmer than you, but I didn't feel that warm. This disc is below the collar. Our other one just up here below the collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, this is going to get down to mid-chest. So we have Highlight of My Life in copper. And this is number 42. Number 43. Number 43 is a triple hoop. This is called Hoop of the Day in gold. So one of our smaller hoops, we'll call this medium size, but it is 3 hoops in one in gold. This is the length and size. So this one is number 43, Hoop of the Day in gold. Hey, Sharon. Good to see you. Next up, we have some actual silver pearly beads. This is called Broadway Belle in silver. So we have the large silver beads with the little silver caps on them. And then they get smaller as they go up the chain. The earrings, also the silver pearly beads, but I have an upgrade for those in just a second. This is the length. So just below the collarbones right here with the 2-inch extension, just barely going to come down underneath the collar. So this is definitely an upper chest length necklace like the one that I have on. This one is Broadway Belle. It is in silver, so these are gray tone pearls. Number 44. And they're not the lavender ones like we had earlier. Actually gray. And then if you wanted to upgrade, these are timelessly traditional in silver. So really pretty silver pearly beads. Again, little clusters of them along with some beads, some crystal type beads and silver beads hanging on this chain. This is the length and size. And the color matches that last necklace. So if you wanted an upgrade for that, these are a good choice. Number 45 for timelessly traditional in silver. Oh, it's question time. Thank you. That's the second time somebody's commented on my nails. I found a new nail polish company, and they're a little bit, this one is not a holographic one, but they do some holographic colors. This one has some different colors in it. I don't know if you can see them. Some little glitter in the purple. Anyway, so I have fun with them. There's some different colors. You know how you go and you pick out nail polish and it's like all variations of the same colors. So I like that they have different colors. I can't tell you on air, but if you want to know what the company is, I will tell you by private message afterward. All right. 5 answers for this one. Let's go with, let's go with number 5. Let's see if anybody gets it. Name an occasion for which people wear their very best clothes. No. It's an actual company. Not from Ashley. Wedding, number 1. In fact, most people buy special clothes for that. And then you never wear them again, right? Church, number 4. So we got wedding, we've got church. An interview. Oh, that's a good answer. Not on there, but great answer. Funeral, number 2. Yep, got to have nice clothes for the funeral. I don't know who's judging you on your fashion at the funeral, but graduation, number 3. Got to have nice clothes at graduation time. Again, I don't know why you cover them up with that big robe, but you know. Court, date, vacation, not on there. Where else might you wear your very best clothes? You get an invitation and you start thinking about your outfit because you want to look good. Where are we going? Not work. They don't ever invite me to work. They just tell me that I have to show up. New Year's party. Well, that's close. It was just a party. So we'll give you that one because that is a party. But, yep, just a party. Any kind of party. I mean, you got to look good, right? A cruise, that is also true. Good answer on that. Not the winning answer, but you got it. All right. Next up. Let's see if I can get this one off of here without interrupting everything else on the hook. Next one is also in purple, but with some of that black metal. Let's see, I got around one of these others. There we go. It's the only thing about long necklaces. This one is called Chromatic Couture in purple. So beautiful purple, like a shell type finish in there with some variation. Love those swirls of color. And then we have the hematite stones around that center triangular cutout. This is on the black metal chain. So this is the length, hanging down to about mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension. Going to be just below mid-abdomen. This is a really, really pretty necklace. Some things just look better in person. This is one of those things. I'm trying to show it to you, but you know, it's always going to look better in person. So this is Chromatic Couture. This is in purple. And it's going to be number 46. And we are on the downhill slide into 50 tonight. Next up, we have Floral Focus in multi. So sweet little floral hoops. These have a variation of color in them. A little bit yellow, a little bit blue and green, and a little bit pink because they have that like iridescent wash on the flowers. These are the 1/2-inch hoops, so they're not huge. You could wear them in a second hole, or you could wear them as smaller options for your first hole. So this is the size. I'm going to put them next to my regular hoops. So you can see they're quite a bit smaller. So these are Floral Focus. They are in multi, and they're number 47. See if I can do this without getting them all caught in each other. Number 48. Pampered Powerhouse in multi. So we have 3 colors here. We have our fuchsia, our yellow, and our, it's kind of like a deep Caribbean blue in those rhinestones. Then our earrings are a little bit smaller versions of those Caribbean blue rhinestones. This is the length. So sitting right down at the collar and with the 2-inch extension hanging just above mid-chest. So this one's called Pampered Powerhouse. It is in multi. This one is number 48. And no worries if you're coming in right now and you missed the rest of the show. It's okay. The replays are always posted. You can claim on the replay just like the regular show. So no worries there. Let's see. Another silver. We have, I love the variations in this one. Let me put it on the jewelry bust here because it shows a little bit better. This is called Melting Ice Caps in silver. So this is against the white bust. So at the top is a transparent set of beads. And then we have the semi-transparent or the dewy kind of beads. And then at the bottom, they are opaque. These are all in shades of a gray or a silver. They always call it silver. So really, really nice 3-layer necklace. I also have this in white, but I have several in white, so it's not in one and done show. The earrings are the opaque gray pear-shaped beads. One of these days, I'm just going to wear the white one so you can see. This is the length. So we have one up here about 1 inch below those collarbones, and then our last one hanging right here below the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to come down to mid-chest, which is also going to move this down to about collar length. So that'll take up that upper chest to mid-chest area. So this one is Melting Ice Caps. This one is in silver, and it is number 49. All right, one piece left. Just one. And I have a choker. I have this particular choker as well. This is Glitzy Gusto. Let's see if I can turn that around. We've got 2 layers of chain, 1 layer of rhinestones. So 1 strand of rhinestones. And then our earrings are also the chain tassels to match. This is the length. So it's going to sit more around the base of the neck, not up on the neck like some chokers do. Chokers all have an extra extension, so it's more like 2 inches, which is going to put it right about here. It's usually right above the collar with that extension, or anywhere in between if you choose to use only part of it. So we have number 9, or number 50, sorry. I'm looking at 9. Glitzy Gusto in white. It's been a long day. Number 50. All right, that is our last piece of the night. Now, who is going to get a free piece? Let me get up my little circle here. And this is from the last show as well. So we have kind of everybody in here. Let me get all the names put in. It will be invoice day tomorrow. So probably tomorrow evening, we'll see you with those. I think that's all I have to tell you. I know we have new stuff coming in this week. So let's see. Sharon in, to put Jamie in. Esley was at the last one. There we go. All right, I think I got everybody. Let me go ahead and do this drawing. Who's going to win the free piece of jewelry this time? And it is Sylvia. So I don't think she's here tonight, but Sylvia, if you're watching the replay, you'll hear that. And if not, it'll be on your invoice. So you got a free piece tonight. All right. So we will be back Friday night with new releases, 7 p.m. So we'll have those for you. I am working on getting more ear cuffs in. We only currently have 1 pair in, which are the little daisy ear cuffs that I showed you the other night. Got 1 pair of those. So if you're looking for ear cuffs, I'll get some more of those in. Yep, I think that's all. So you guys have a great week, and we'll see you on Friday. Good night.